What's up guys, Trinity Gaming here, and today I have a deck profile for Ghostricks for the April 2014 ban list. Yeah, Ghostricks is a pretty fun deck to play. It's nothing tier 1 like Murder Mouse or Firefest, but it's a very fun deck. It really does mess around with your opponents. Yeah, it's been a while since I last made a deck profile of this. Back when Shadow Spectres first came out, I made one, but I didn't really know the deck too well. I was still learning how to play it, but now, it's been months since Shadow Spectres was released. I really do understand this deck a lot more than I did when I first made the deck profile, so let's get on to it. So first, do Ghostrick Mary. So what Mary does, you can discard this card, and when you take damage, you can discard this card to the grave, special summon one Ghostrick monster from your deck to face down defense position, and you can only use your effect once per turn. And like all Ghostrick monsters, you cannot normal summon them. You can only set them unless there's already one face up on the field, and you can normal summon it then. Next is 2 Lantern. Lantern, when your opponent declares a direct attack or targets a monster, a Ghostrick monster you control for an attack, you can negate it and special summon Lantern. So 2 Lantern, 2 Mary. You can run Mary at 3 and Lantern at 3, but I don't have 3 of each, so just run 2 each, and I really do like it at 2 anyway, so yeah. Next is Jack Frost. What Jack Frost does, when your opponent declares a direct attack, you can change that monster to face down defense position and special summon Jack Frost and face down defense position. And also Jack Frost effect doesn't target, so that's really nice too. You just select the monster, you don't target them. Next is 3 Spectre, probably the funniest looking guy out of all the Ghostrick cards. What this card does, when your opponent monster destroys your Ghostrick monster either by battle or card effect, you can special summon them face down from your hand, and if you do, you draw 1 card. So yeah, he's really just your searcher. Not your searcher, but draw power card. Next is for level 3s, Stein. When Stein inflicts battle damage, you can add 1 Ghostrick spell trap card from your deck to your hand. So Mansion, Go Around, Scare, Vanish. Yeah, whatever Ghostrick spell trap cards you're using, that's what Stein searches out for. Next is 3 Jangishi. What Jangishi does is pretty much like Stein, but it's pretty much a searcher for your monsters. So when this card is flipped up, so it's face down, its attack, it's flipped, it doesn't get sent to the grave yet, its effect activates first, and then you can add 1 Ghostrick monster from your deck to your hand equal to the amount of Ghostrick monsters you have or less. So if you have Jangishi out and Stein out, you can only get level 2s or lower. Or if you just have Jangishi out, you can only get level 1s. And of course, if you have 3 Ghostrick cards out on the field, you can get 3 or lower. So, yeah. I usually search out Spectre or Mary using her effect. So, yeah. 3 Jangishis. For the next level 3 is Mummy. What Mummy does, you can normal summon plus your additional summon, so it just lets you summon more Ghostrick monsters. So yeah, that's really just what Mummy does. I only run 1 of him. It isn't really too special. And Ghostrick Witch. Witch is a Book of Moon. You can target 1 face down defense. You can target 1 monster and flip it face down. So there's monsters. Next is spells. 3 Ghostrick Mansion. Mansion is your main spell card. Right, one of your main cards in deck. Monsters can attack face down defense position monsters, but can attack directly of all other monsters you control or face down. All card effect damage or battle damage inflicted to you is halved, other than Ghostrick cards. Next is 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. Mystical Space Typhoon is just here, of course, for back row. Back row will always exist. Next is 2 Swords of Concealing Light. When this card is activated, all monsters your opponent currently controls are flipped face down for 2 standby faces. Next is Recurring Nightmare. What Recurring Nightmare does, you can select 2 dark type monsters with 0 defense in your grave and return them to your hand. So it's just your get more Ghostrick monsters. So it's Spectre, Stein, Mummy, and Lantern. I think those 4 Ghostrick cards that are 0 defense. Next is 2 Pile Dualities. You special summon a little bit in this deck, but not too much. So 2 Dualities just for more drawing. Next is Book of Moon. Book of Moon is just another card to have for face down defense position monsters. Because Ghostricks Witch and Book of Moon are pretty much the same thing. So, yeah, they'll do it for the monsters or spells. Okay. Next is Go Around. Go Around's another card that Stein can search. You can activate during the battle phase. I really do like his second effect the most. So let's just say your opponent attacks you directly. You can target one face down defense position monster you control, flip it face up, and then you can target the monster that's attacking you and flip it face down. So it stops the attack. So yeah, Ghostricks Go Around is a really good card. Next is Scare, another card that Stein can search out. Scare, target any number of face down defense position monsters you control and flip that many monsters your opponent controls face up to face down. So if you have 3 cards face down, you can flip them face up and flip up to the number of cards you flipped to your opponent. So it's a really good card. You can also stop your opponent's attacks too. Ghostricks Vanish, reveal 1 Ghostricks monster from your hand. This turn, all Ghostricks monsters you control and face down cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. 2 Mirror Force. Mirror Force is just here just to destroy more monsters. Just in case I don't have any Ghostricks cards out yet on the field and my opponent has an entire field with monsters, they attack. Mirror Force, just to destroy them. And it's also kind of like a needle sealing, but not really. Needle Sealing, this card is amazing in this deck since most of the time your Ghostricks monster are always going to be face down. So when your opponent attacks you and there's more than 4 cards on the field, you activate it and bam, all their face up cards are destroyed. And your monsters are protected because most likely they're going to be face down. Next is 1 Bottomless and 1 Compulse. Nothing really to explain there. So there's the main deck, it's a 40 card deck. Next is extra deck. I'm just going to show you the main cards I actually go into. I have more than this, but these are the main cards I only go into, which is most likely just the Ghostricks cards. So 2 Alec cards. Alec card is a rank 3, takes 2 level 3 monsters. Your opponent cannot target any Ghostricks monsters other than or any face down defense position monsters. You can attach 1 Exceed material from this card to target 1 set card your opponent controls and destroy it. So that's a really nice effect Alec card has. And if this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, you can target a Ghostricks monster from your grave and add it to your hand. So really do like Alec card. Next is Dual Hand. Dual Hand is your rank 1, so Spectre, Mary, Lantern, and Jack Frost is what gets you Dual Hand. And what this card does, during either player's turn, you can detach an Exceed material to target 1 card your opponent controls and half its attack. And also, just like Alec card, when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a Ghostricks monster from your grave to your hand. And this card also gains 200 attack for every Ghostricks card on the field. It doesn't say monster, it says any Ghostricks card. So if you have Dual Hand on the field, Mary on the field, and Stein on the field, and yeah, as long as you control Ghostricks cards on the field. So if you have 5 Ghostricks cards on the field, Dual Hand's attack will be 2,000. So that's a really nice effect. And that'll be it, pretty much. Yeah, tell me what you guys think about this deck profile. I really do enjoy this deck. It's nothing tier 1 like Mirror Morse or Fire Fist, but it's a really fun deck to play. And yeah, I will be posting another deck profile once Primal Origins comes out, because I think there's a few cards that's coming out of that set that are Ghostricks. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. Yeah, like I said, tell me what you guys think about it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.